And finally, officially made it to Crac du Chevalier. And here we have the full fortress in its glory. Today's plan, you know, kind of 30,000 feet level view, Crac du Chevalier. Then we'll go to Hama afterwards to witness the watermills, the water wheels. And then we're gonna head over tonight towards the second largest city of Syria, Aleppo. And made it to Hama, the fourth largest city here in Syria, to visit the water wheels, which are actually running, surprisingly. They were actually stopped for a while, but busy streets here in Hama. On the way here on the highway from home, nothing. On the way from Al Wadi, pretty much nothing. But here the city is packed. Quite green as well, but there's still a fog. And you can see a little bit throughout the city. So the water wheels, check out that noise. They're quite noisy, guys. But yeah, when the river is shallow, you know, the wheels do not turn because they're pushed by the flow of the river, which this river that passes in Hama actually starts in Lebanon and then goes through Syria and then way up north back in Turkey. So yeah, one of the weird rivers that goes south and then all the way up north. But man, the noise of the wood. So if you get close enough to the water wheel, it's actually going to splash you quite a bit. There are actually 12, 13 of them, not many functional, just because right now they're used as tourist attractions, if I can put it that way. But yeah, they're not functional, meaning they're not the water that they used to bring to these aqueducts, you know, they're not used for utility purposes throughout the city. More views of the city, going towards another water wheel and just exploring, you know, walking the city of Hama, which looks in way better condition compared to Homs. Again, Homs was completely occupied. This region was completely occupied as well, but it remained quite intact, at least the part that we have seen so far. And you can start to hear the noise of the wheel. Well, here's the story behind it. One of the stories that the sound is actually the love making between the wheel and the river, you know. That's kind of what some people are saying. And a quick glance at the old city of Hama, another city here in Syria that a lot of people speak Aramaic, similar to Malula. Yeah, beautiful how everything, you know, not everything, but a lot of it is with the beautiful black and white rock. So ignore the sound of the water wheel behind me. Check out this narrow, I don't know, tunnel. Yep. Whole bunch of graffiti here. And on the other side, most likely there's another water wheel, or there's just the echo from the other one. And the superb view of the water wheels, multiple water wheels. Well, I guess in the end there are more than 12, 13 from what it seems like. And you know, maybe 12, 13 functional right now, but there's also a mosque there in the back. Another mosque right here. So that was the little tunnel that we came through. There's actually some stairs, you know, if not, definitely would have been hard to get out of there. And the minaret of an old mosque, a little bit different type of mosque. And here, not sure exactly what it is by this restaurant. It looks like a mosque, but I don't know, it could be a Turkish bath as well. So yeah, right now heading over towards Aleppo, a 2-hour ride I believe. But first, man, gotta get something to drink because it's so damn hot. And yeah, you know, it's Ramadan and people are used to just fasting and not drinking water whatsoever. And yeah, they kind of forget a little bit that we're not in Ramadan, so. So here we have homemade kebabs, all the way from scratch. This is lamb, and they're chopping the vegetables. It looks like they're gonna put some nuts in it as well. So yeah, in 1 hour, right before sunset, everything's gonna be ready. Yeah, just a local shop here, preparing the kebabs for iftar. So a quick walk, a first glimpse of Aleppo, and not all, but the majority of the buildings in the old town are made out of limestone. The city of Aleppo was built on a big limestone ground, so very easy to extract the limestone. This is the first stop. This is actually the Baron Hotel. I was not aware this is the one, but this is where some writers and famous people came here. Some of them which you may know, like Lawrence of Arabia. When he came to Aleppo, he stayed here. Agatha Christie, she wrote Death on the Orient Express in this hotel. So yeah, lots of history here. So yeah, let's take a look inside and see exactly what is still remaining. And here's a quick look at the bar of the hotel. Not sure if any of those drinks are still drinkable, but who knows. Jack Daniels. No smoking. Yeah, I doubt that's actually being respected. So a quick look at the room where Lawrence of Arabia stayed. Way back, who knows when. I mean, the hotel in 2011 celebrated 100 years. Bathroom. There he is. And also a photocopy of the room bill. Here's a better glance. So just across in 203, Agatha Christie stayed here. And there she is, still looking at her bed. Or out the window. Everywhere we have been in Syria so far, there are carpets hanging from the balconies. everywhere. I mean, in Al-Wadi, we have seen some in Damascus, here in Aleppo the same thing, in Homs, in Hama, you name it. There are carpets hanging all throughout. So we were told that the city of Aleppo at iftar, everything goes, you know, quiet. There's no one on the streets, no one cooking anymore. So we ordered 1 kilo of kebabs. So this is how it looks like. Some onions there, whole bunch of bread, like a blanket of bread, and the kebab, lamb kebab that is. Bon appetit. Before heading out to Aleppo a little bit, decided to come at the top of our hotel and check out the view of central Aleppo with the I love Aleppo sign, of course. The mosque, that is the city hall, one of the tallest buildings. Another mosque to the right. But yeah, check out the traffic. Like I said, traffic will be completely, almost completely stopped when people go and have their supper after Ramadan. And down on the streets of Aleppo, yeah, a few cars here and there, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, I was not expecting one of the most populous cities in Syria, well, first or second depending on who you ask, to be this deserted, especially in the main square. And for archive purposes, our hotel right there, yeah, a lot of fireworks. Nothing else, just fireworks. We heard it ever since we came to Syria. So another thing about Syria, and it's happening in Lebanon. I have mentioned in the previous episode, but just the sound here, if you can hear it. It's the sound of a generator. A lot of power outages in Syria as well. Not as controlled as in Lebanon, where you know you have certain hours like 8:30 to 10:30 and 2:30 to 6:30 in the morning. But also, you know, all throughout the day. Last night at the restaurant, we had it multiple times. At the hotel, we had it a couple of times. So yeah, in Syria, you never know. But they don't last long. I mean, they kind of, you know, go on and off, and then you hear the generators in the back going on, and, you know, it's kind of okay. But in Lebanon, you have certain hours where, yeah, if you leave your phone on, if you leave your other electronics, they will not charge because there won't be any electricity. The Wi-Fi, though, seems to work. I mean, it did work the time that we were told there's not going to be any electricity. So yeah, just kind of a FYI.